Welcome back to the Chammy, the only Chammy where you can get a professional tarot card reading right here from a haunted graveyard in a haunted house. Just doing paid live readings today, as well as chatting about law of attraction, law of assumption, manifestations. If you have a question about any of that, love, life, relationships in general. Also doing grief counseling sessions as well as life mentoring sessions. Everything you need to know is down in the description. If you're already subscribed to the channel, please like the live. If you are not subscribed and you just happen to find this, I always do a collective message for anyone who visits or finds this reading or finds this page or finds these readings. I do a collective message that's free at the end. So you might want to skip to that now. That's something you're interested in. If you'd like to win a free in-depth tarot card reading from me, you can go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell button, and that'll enable all notifications for you, and leave a comment on any of the videos that I've posted on this channel in the month of May 2023, and I will put your name in the Magic Greek Hat, and you might win a free in-depth 40 card tarot reading from me right here live on YouTube. Sometimes there's a runner-up if two names pop out. Hey Addison, hey Cottonfly, how are you today? Thank you. I was so happy I could just put it up now. It was so short before. It's good to see you guys. Thanks for coming by. Well, you got a what the fuck room too? So yeah, this is how I stay focused and keep track of my shiz. If I don't love it, I don't keep it. If I don't love it, I'm not taking it. And I think I told you guys before, I've picked 10 items for each season. This does not include socks and lingerie. But I picked 10 items for each season: summer, spring, winter, fall. And I am sticking with that, and everything else has to go. Or just get put away or get donated or something. Because I just can't, I just can't have all this stuff anymore. There's no point in having it. It's not like I have a lot of stuff, but I have a lot of clothes. I have clothes and shoes. Some people have houses. Some people have cars. I have clothes and shoes and wigs and trees. That's bad. And I don't mean trees that you smoke. I'm talking about trees that you grow. I finally had to tell my friends, don't let me buy any more plants or clothes. So I broke up with shopping, and now I have to break up with cheesecake. But hopefully not forever. Yes, I guess so. More plants for sure. I'd like a place where I could make a new garden. Are we 5 minutes in yet? So I can put some music on. Addison, how was your day? Okay, what happened this morning? Overthinking. What do you think triggered the overthinking? Were you able to identify the feeling that you didn't like and what might be causing it? Well, I guess it's overthinking. Were you able to change it at all? Hey Liz, welcome to the Chammy. I just got your text. I'm gonna check it out. For sure. Okay. Awesome. Hey Ada, welcome to the Chammy. So the LOA means there's a free Q&A, which is questions and answers about law of attraction or law of assumption or manifesting in general. Which is all about, creating your reality based on your thoughts and feelings. Okay, what's your question, babe? One of us probably has an answer. Hey Molly, welcome back to the Chammy. How do people go through life without tarot? So much deceit, unanswered questions, sketchy people, and so much noise. I can't always hear my intuition or trust it. First off, you need to learn to trust your intuition. You could die if you don't. We're not here as a race or species or whatever, people on the planet, one of the main on top of the food chain, because we didn't trust our intuition. Okay? In fact, our species is dying off a lot quicker because of that issue right there. This has turned that off for so many people that they can't even think for themselves anymore. So how do people, I do just fine without tarot card readers, because I got friends and people who love me and family who cares. And I've had a chance through the right tarot card readers, the right life mentoring people, the right grief counselors, the right death doulas, the right people, following my intuition. I've learned to follow it and trust it more and more and more through those kind of things, through those kind of, you know, and you're right. There is so much to see. You're right. There is, but you have to practice hearing your intuition. Sometimes it can be difficult, understanding, is that my intuition talking to me, or is that spirit talking to me? But as you go through your process and your journey, you should be able to differentiate the difference. And know that you're not crazy. If you're just not. It's just something that it's your gut feeling. It's your intuition. How can you deny it? I mean, yeah, with law of attraction, law of assumption, it can be difficult for people to understand the concept of it, understand how it works, mistake it for pretending. But it's really just about your feelings and your thoughts. So if you don't like steak, nobody should be telling you, what's your problem? You don't like steak. Just don't like it. You don't like chocolate, same thing. Ice cream, whatever it is you don't like. That's based on a feeling or emotion or whatever, a taste, but still it's like it's a part of you, and you would never say that you're pretending that you don't like chocolate, or you're pretending that you don't like steak, or you're pretending that you don't like, so when you're manifesting, knowing your intuition, trusting your intuition, that's just something you're going to have to explore. That's just something that you're going to, everybody has to do the work. Like, I can't give it to you. I can't make you or tell you how to trust your intuition, other than you've got to start trusting yourself. Sometimes that can be very difficult because, you might be having a feeling or thought about somebody. You might be having a feeling or thought about somebody, and, you don't want to. I should probably put the shades up before the dogs cut their faces off. You don't want to hurt people's feelings. You don't want to say something to them or somebody you love or care about. You don't. But sometimes, it's important to keep maybe your visions to yourself. Yeah. Give me one moment. I need to do something for my dogs real quick. I'll be right back. The dogs want to be able to watch me from the other side of the window. Aren't they adorable? Yeah, messages from the plants. Well, that's one thing I need to be working on is the messages from the plants. And you guys will understand that pretty soon. Oh man, I don't get me on the buying plants thing because I have that plant wave and I want to get another plant wave and maybe another plant wave, and then it's going to really be trippy. I don't know though, but I might have to actually, when I start making the music for my album, I might have to actually just overdub the different plant sounds. So Ada, I don't know if you're still there, Ada, but there is a mass extinction going on, and not trusting your intuition or your instincts is one of the top things that's like killing off humans. Because it gets completely shut down because of phones and technology. So don't do anything that triggers you. That's the best advice I can give you, and just take it one day at a time. And if you start to have a feeling you don't like, turn your back on it. Start feeling things you do like. And once again, that's not called pretending. Okay? An intrusive thought is an intrusive thought. That doesn't mean it's going to happen or it's going to manifest. Okay? Same with a good thought. But saying something different to yourself, like, I can do better than this, or I changed my mind, I want this instead, or we went over this in the last couple lives, or I'd like a little more time to work this out, can help you a lot with the resistances that you might be having against deceit and these few things that you mentioned in your question. Because Spirit's not going to turn their back on you. You hear my dogs? They sound so cute. How do we know we are doing things in our highest form? How do you know you're doing things in your highest form? Well, that's interesting. That's a very interesting question. I guess we can all learn that together. I feel like my highest form is right here, right now. The spirit that dwells inside me. You know, I think that you come to a point in your life where it's like you decide okay, am I going to be this or do I want to be like that? And some people don't care because some people are like, well, I'm going to die one day, so it doesn't matter because it won't affect me. And then some people are like, well, yeah, it does matter to me. I'd like to know who, I'm going to be when I get to the end of me. Maybe people will remember me that way. In the way I'd like to be remembered, or like some people will leave a legacy. Some people don't care, What's your highest form? The best version of yourself. And what that means to you. So yeah, that's my own, that's my own thing. We all know what the difference is between good and bad, but we tend to sometimes lose sight of our own intuition and instinct on what's right for us. Because we know that other people's happiness is based around us, or other people's lives are, or their feelings might be based around our feelings. And unfortunately, everybody gets to the point where they feel like that there is really truly what becomes a circumstance. And because some of those things in that whole batch of shit that I just talked about, because of those things, those create even more limiting beliefs, which create even more brainwashing, which create even more, do I do this? Do I not do this? Just do what feels right to you. If it triggers you, don't do it. If you do something because it feels good, then do it because it feels good. Ask yourself, does it feel good to not follow your intuition? Would you ever say, well, I don't know if you guys drive, I don't know who drives here or not, but would you ever say to yourself, oh, there's a bad car accident in that intersection, I think I'll just drive into it? No, you wouldn't even do that. Your intuition would say, no, fuck no. So there's a great example of following your intuition. It's not that hard. It's not that difficult. Your subconscious is a lot stronger when you're sleeping. It's even more aware. So that might even be, a higher self for other people who might be the kind of people that, they do most of the work in that realm. I don't know. But I feel like my higher self, I'm not like talking about weed or anything, okay? When I think about my higher self, I think about, being the best version of myself. What's right and what's wrong to me? What do I want to stick up for, that I stand for and that I feel is right? Everybody's different. You could use abortion as an example. Many people think it's wrong. Many people think it's right. I'm totally indifferent because I would hate to see anybody die because of it, but I'd also hate to see anybody hurt because of it. But it also, being the granddaughter of a woman who tried to do it to herself, I don't want to see anyone go through that. I don't want to, that's the worst ever. So, just at the end of the day, follow your own intuition. Let it be your guide. My dogs are so cute. I can't stand it. They're so cute. I just want to turn this off and go cuddle with them. They're watching every car that drives by, every person that drives by. Bernie's like shaking in the window. Like, I just want my mommy's lap. When can I have a bag? So anyways. Ruby, stop it. It's not a goose. Anyways, any hoodle noodle. We're about 30 minutes in. I went ahead and posted about the live on Instagram, so maybe people will show up. My phone is going to go kaput. I need to go put it on the charger. I'll be right back. Hey, shut up. Shut up. Hey, sorry about that. Anybody left here? Can you see? I mean, you wanted to see the doggies at the window? I'm sorry, they're left. I scheduled you for the 12th. You still there, Molly? Oh, wow, you gotta wait 2 weeks. So I'm probably gonna log off soon and go make something to eat, and then I'll be back. Since it's pretty dead around here. We'll see how it goes, though. I don't think that you were here last night, Addison, when I was talking about law of assumption. But I was mentioning how, because somebody had asked in the chat yesterday when you were here, that question about, how does the law of assumption work? It's about feeling a desire and knowing that the feeling, the desire is as important as the desire itself. I guess Molly left. Yeah, like I have to break up with all foods. Except for, well, I mean, I already eat like fresh fruits and vegetables all the time. But I can't eat any high fat proteins anymore. Which wasn't eating beef or chicken or whatever else is out there that you can eat other than just, fish. But I'll just notice that, when I eat it, I don't feel so hot afterwards. So and I didn't eat sugar anyways, so I don't eat a lot of sugar anyways, unless it's just like, from fresh fruit. Man, someone is smoking a cigarette and cleaning their apartment with some kind of vacuum cleaner smell. I don't know, it smells like cigarettes and vacuum cleaners out here. Makes me want to go back inside. But yeah, blackberries and blueberries, that sounds great. Sounds really good. Did anybody get a notification today when I went live? Just gonna make sure my cards are straight before I start going into a collective message for anyone who might find this live in the future or came in today. I'll be right back. I'm gonna close the door so the dog will stop talking. Oh, that's cool. So you did get a notification. I'm not sure the notification gives the sound. Well, at least it's cool that you got the notification. Sometimes, you'll hit that notification bell and never get notifications. So I am just going to do a collective message real quick for everyone that might find this later. I'm going to go make a quick snack to eat, and then I'll be back on. It won't be long. And I'm going to come back, and I've kind of prepared something to talk about again in regards to law of attraction, law of assumption. So, Spirit, what do we need to know about tonight in the not too distant future? Spirit, what do we need to know about that right now before I close the portal? Hey, Ariana, welcome back to the Chammy. So, just as a collective message for everybody, Three of Pentacles. Let's see what the energy is. Yeah, it says if Spirit's saying if you're spiritually on some kind of spiritual path, creating, that higher self. Spirit's saying you came here to turn off the lights. So have fun, okay? You're definitely creating something of your higher self. All right, guys. Neighbors are starting to kill each other again, so I don't even know if it's safe to be outside now. Okay, I'll be back. I'll be back. Barb salad.